I'm in the Toronto Portlands, which is basically where Cherry Street kind of goes south of the Gardiner Expressway and Lakeshore down into what kind of is just like, I don't know, industrial wasteland. And it's been industrial wasteland for as long as I remember. But it's neat. There's all sorts of bridges and I mean just roads and paths. So they're doing major construction here right now in the Portlands. I'm talking like major construction. Like everywhere you look, you just see incredible there's paths, there's roads, there's bridges. They're just doing tons of things in here. So in this video I'm going to take a walk around the Portlands and see the progress, see how they're doing with the construction. And this is the middle of June, June 12th actually, 2025. So let's take a peek around the Portlands and see the construction and their progress so far. So I'm at Cherry Street and Polson Street, but you can see in the distance, I mean, there's just smokestacks. There is half-built trails. There's fences everywhere. But they have, so there is a bicycle path here, and then there is everywhere where you look, there's just construction. They're doing major redevelopment down here. And they built a few of these cool looking bridges. So these are done, and there's, as you can see, vehicle traffic on them already. But then in the distance, wow, so that's downtown Toronto. There's the CN Tower. And then over here, I mean, it looks like they're building a park. Got a little pedestrian bridge there. Looks like another pedestrian bridge. It's really interesting to be here right now because it's under like such crazy construction. But I imagine this is going to be amazing once it's done. You got this interesting bridge here that is already done, and there's actually a few of them. This one's white and yellow, but as you came into this area, there was a couple, actually you can kind of see them straight ahead, that were white and red. So this that I'm walking on looks nice and new. Then you got bike path. Got car traffic. And then you just got, wherever you look, stairs that at the moment lead to nowhere, paths that lead to nowhere, because there's just, like I mentioned, major construction going on in here. Tons of trucks everywhere. Construction workers everywhere you look. Vehicles. It's really quite fascinating. And like I mentioned in the introduction at the start of the video, this area has been kind of like a wasteland for as long as I can remember. The land is here, but there's nothing really on it. And it's like very industrial kind of feeling. So they have major amounts of work to do, but it looks like they're definitely putting tons of work and planning into it as we speak. It's like they're planting trees and shrubs and plants as well. But there's the white and red bridge as you come into this kind of area. The one on the right side is not in use yet. The one on the left side is, for both vehicles and the bike and the sidewalk that I'm on myself. You can see just the incredible amount of land here. Like, even though they're working on big parts of it south of here where I just walked from, there's just land everywhere. And I mean, you're a stone's throw from downtown Toronto, but again, this has always just been an extremely industrial area. And it's the portlands, but Toronto isn't really a port city. Like Montreal and Vancouver are have huge ports, but Toronto doesn't. So there's ships that can come in here, but it's not a big part of Toronto, unlike Montreal and Vancouver, which have major, really big ports. If you can see in the background there, so that's the Gardiner Expressway, which is basically a freeway which runs through downtown Toronto, and then there's a GO train kind of right beside it. Union Station is kind of straight ahead of me in the background behind all this industrial land. Union Station is Canada's busiest train station. It's basically a transit hub where trains for the airport, GO train, subway, everything kind of starts and ends there. It's a busy street already. Not sure why so many cars are heading down here. I mean, the construction vehicles, obviously, you know why they're here. They're helping to build all this. I want to check out this second bridge that's not open. So it looks like eventually there will be two lanes, or I wonder if one is going to be for buses or transit or something. But at the moment, you can just walk on this bridge. It's got the bridge is done, but the road connected to it is not. And you can see here the cars straight ahead there at that traffic light, they turn left and head right into downtown. This is really fascinating to see all of this under construction. You got kind of like barges there, but again, they call this support land, but there's not really too many ships or anything like that coming in with cargo. Although at one point maybe there was. Toronto hasn't really developed as a port city. Kind of feels to me it's like a futuristic kind of things in decay and old kind of industries and buildings that are probably going to get torn down, I imagine. And then you got these kind of modern paths and bridges. But this is the progress at the moment, which is major progress if you knew this area from before, but still tons and tons of work to do. I wonder if those benches sitting there are going to be part of the design here. I mean, they look pretty new. Guessing they're going to put benches up along here. Guessing this project too would be somewhat complicated, or would add to the cost and the issues that need to be resolved here with contaminated soil, because I mean this has been an industrial area for long time, so they probably have to truck all the soil out of here, I'm guessing, because who knows what's in it. Super interesting to walk around here though. This is Cherry Street Barbecue. And this definitely looks like it's going to be some type of park. There's tons of lighting in there.
We live near High Park in the west end of the downtown. So. Okay, so you're
It's actually another one of those modern looking bridges straight ahead. This is a really just a massive area. Holy cow, it's just more and more. This area is unbelievably big. This has got to be one of the biggest projects that Toronto has done. I mean, the land down here is, the more you walk, the more you find land that they're working on. Be curious to know the size of this project, both money-wise and land size of it. And they got bicycle signals up there. You can kind of see in the distance there, I'm coming up to another one of those white bridges. I knew it was big down here, but I did not know it was this big. It's just... This one looks white and orange. So each entrance or each bridge seem to have a white outside and a different color on them. Not sure if there's any significance from that, if it means anything. I'm the kind of person that likes to explore more than, than read up about things. I like to boots on the ground, check things out myself. This is definitely very eye-opening for just the absolute scale and size of how much is going on here. I like these bridges, very interesting looking. Oh wow, when that car came onto here, that one too, it kind of shakes the bridge. Just pass and bridges and things everywhere. You can see there, that's the Gardiner Expressway. And at that turn, it heads north and then turns into the Don Valley Parkway, which heads north-south into Toronto suburbs, basically. But what a complicated construction project. There's just nothing is like set up here properly. Everything has just been in a state of industrial use for so long. Nice big benches there, with a seat on one. Straight ahead, see what looks like big piles of sand. Definitely super interesting. It's great that they're redeveloping this area. I mean, Toronto doesn't have much more land, if it doesn't really have any land. So you've got all this land down here. Might as well redevelop it. Very smart idea. Not sure if you can see that. This is a plane landing. Billy Bishop Airport, which is Toronto's kind of downtown airport, much smaller than their main international airport, is, well, basically right straight ahead where that plane is about to land, right beside the Toronto Islands and just south of the downtown.